Hello friend, welcome back. Okay, so in this video let's play a different way to move the yellow circle, okay? Like using our finger to drag the yellow circle. Okay, let's get started. So we don't need this one anymore. And okay, now we can get rid of the printing of that part. So it's here, it's from here, delete that. And our focus are not inside the view controller here, and we don't use a slider also. We'll use direct finger touch. Okay, so we'll go back to canvas view and hide this part. Okay, so this is the system provided function. So today we'll use another system provided function called touchesMoved. Okay, so how to do that? Let's type touchesMoved like that. Okay, the second one, you see, enter. Override, it means we'll override the system provided function touchesMoved. So it means every time when our finger touches this view, canvas view, this function will be triggered, will be called by the platform, by the system automatically, and through this first parameter, it will report the location of our fingers, but we'll use a single finger for our purpose. So we'll get the first touch from this touch, multiple touches. It supports multiple touches, but today we don't play with that. So we only need the first one. So first touch equals touch stop first. Okay, and let's add an exclamation mark after that. So you don't need to go to the detail by asking why it's like that. To put it simple, it means this one theoretically can be empty, but actually it will never be empty. So if it so the data type of this is optional. You can see there's a question mark here. Yeah, it means this is an optional type. Okay, but since we are sure, right, it will never be empty, so we add an exclamation mark to make it definitely non-empty a touch. So first touch is that. So be careful, add this one when we try to get the first touch out of the multiple touch parameter. Okay. Next one, that finger location, it can be any name, equals first touch dot location in, you see, in a view. Which view? Is our own view, so we put the self here. Yeah, at this stage of learning, don't worry too much about the programming, the programming language or whatever the technology engineering. Focus on the mathematics, the logic. Okay, so very important. Just trust whatever we put here, follow it, do the copycat, okay, thing. So now let's print out this guy. Hold down Option key to check its data type. It is a CG point, okay, CG point. So make it explicit. We can make it CG point. Yeah. So okay, so CG point. It means we can print out this guy dot x and this guy dot y. Let's do it. Print. Oh no. Print this one. Okay, let's introduce a new syntax to print out the variables. It's like that, backslash, parentheses, so we can put the variable here, location.x. Okay, so we can put our literal text like that. So x is, okay, that, and y is backslash parentheses finger location dot y, right? Okay, now run it. Now you can drag your fingers here. You see, 0 to x should be bigger, and y should be bigger. Okay. So when we press and drag our finger, right, we are changing the location of our fingers. Our finger. Okay, a single one. Okay. Now, how can we force the yellow circle to follow our finger? Yeah, this is how we did it. We can define the two variables like that. Circle like yellow circle x, right? CG float. Let's put its original value here. Draw a circle. It's 200 and 500. Okay, so 200 and yellow circle y CG float 500. Right, so we define two variables there. So we'll replace the hard-coded 200 here using yellow circle x, and this one same idea, yellow circle y. Right, so if we run it, nothing will change, right? Because we haven't changed that. We just replaced the hard-coded literal numbers, right? 200 and 500 using yellow circle y, x and y. Okay, now here we can update the thing, right? Yellow circle x equals finger location dot x. You see, yellow circle y equals, we updated that, fingers location dot y. So it means when we drag, right, when we move our finger on the screen, it will change. Okay, let's try. Run it. Move it. Ooh, oh, our finger is moving, but the circle doesn't. Haha, we forgot the repaint thing, right? So remember here in the view controller, after we change something here, right, like triangle delta x or arc delta angle, we need to call setNeedsDisplay, right? Canvas view dot setNeedsDisplay. Canvas view dot setNeedsDisplay. So canvas view is this guy, this origin view here. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Let's go back to canvas view. After we change that, we need to call canvas view dot, but here we are already inside this view, so we don't need the canvas view dot. We just call setNeedsDisplay. Okay, that's it. Run it. Now try to drag this yellow guy. You see, oh it follows, right? And move again. Nice. Okay, great. So by the way, there are other two touches related functions. It's called touchesBegan. Okay, so this one will be triggered, will be called whenever we put our finger onto the view. it will be called once. Okay, so I'll put it empty here so you can play with that. If you like, another one is, let's put it in order here, touchesEnded, right? You guess, touchesEnded. No, touchesEnded here, this guy. Okay, so you see the parameters are the same. Yeah, you can use the same code, right, to report. For example, you can use that here to print out the location, right, like that. Same idea. You can investigate it with that. Okay, so my suggestion is, if you want to investigate this one, you can comment out those two things, right? Otherwise it will be messy here, like that. So this one will be called once when the touch began. So whenever we put our finger onto the screen, and here when we lift our finger from the screen, it will be called once. So same idea. If you want to investigate this, you can comment out this guy especially, because if otherwise, because this one will be called multiple times, like many times every second, right, or every fraction of second. And if you want to differentiate the output, you can put something like that, right? Touches began, right, like that. Touches ended. Okay, so let me give you a quick demonstration here. So I'm comment out this one, run it. So when we try to drag this one, you see, I release. Okay, you get that output. Cool. So uncomment that. Now that's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.